Hi everyone! So this is finally a cage tour and video of the gerbils' new cage. So as you can see, I did purchase the larger Gerbilarium. The reason I had to purchase a new cage was because basically the other one started to get quite a bit flimsy, and the tank broke, the side of the tank, which meant the top, this wire section, didn't sit properly, and I didn't want to risk the gerbils either getting hurt or escaping. So I decided I had to buy a new cage. So first of all, I did look for spares for my other cage because there wasn't that much wrong with it. It was flimsy. I was a bit disappointed because I paid quite a lot for it. But the ones that I found that were second hand, obviously, were between £40 and £50, which is basically the new price of a cage. Then I spotted this one at the Pets at Home website, and this was only £56. It was on an offer. It's usually £70, which I thought was a really great price. So I decided to purchase it for them. So as you can see, they're having a lot of fun in it. They've been in this over a week now, and I didn't want to do a video too soon because I didn't want to stress them out. And I'll also point out that the bedding isn't as deep as it would be normally, and that's because when I first moved them into it, when I move any pet into a new cage, I use their bedding from their previous cage because it doesn't stress them out as much when they've got their previous bedding in their newer cage. So I've been doing that, and they've still got their old bedding. I cleaned their cage out today, but they've still got a bit of their old bedding mixed into it just to keep them not as stressed out, and I'll gradually get rid of that, and then I'll also gradually build the bedding up and up and up, and I've also cluttered it with quite a few of their toys again, so they've got their scent and they aren't too stressed because they've got all their recognisable toys and things like that. So yeah, they really like this cage, and I personally really like this cage. If I'd have known the size difference, I knew obviously it was a large cage and the other one was the medium cage, or however you want to say it, but I didn't actually realise what the size difference between the two was. To be honest, it's really hard to, even when you measure things out, it's really hard to personally, without any of the cages being able to look at them, to know what they're like in person. It would have been really helpful if like the pet websites would have had a picture of both cages side by side, so you could have seen the difference between the two. Because like I said, if I'd have known the size difference between the two, I would have definitely purchased this one in the beginning. Because I actually nearly did purchase this one because the other one was at a similar price at the time online. I got their old cage from Amazon and they were both at a similar price. But then obviously I still got this at a good price at £56. I thought that was really good. So I still got a good deal. It's just the fact that I wasted money on the first cage that is now broken. One thing I like about this as well, it's a lot stronger. The reason why the other one broke is because this part of the tank, it became quite flimsy and broke here, whereas this one's got a kind of lift, like an edge to it, which means it sits more comfortably and doesn't have to hang on. It's not hard to put it back on either because it just sits straight into this kind of edge, whereas the other one you have to kind of balance it and do different things to try and get it on. So it was really quite annoying, but I'm really glad I've managed to get this one now. Another great thing I like about it is that when I take the top off to clean the bottom, I've only cleaned it once, which was today, like I said, but the top, when you put it down the floor, the little stairs here, they sit quite comfortably and fold up really comfortably, whereas the others felt quite forced when you put them down, so obviously they were getting a bit ruined as well from just cleaning it out. And another reason why it got really flimsy was because I was continually taking the top off and the levels off to get to the wheel to clean the wheel, whereas with this one I literally just have to open this door and I can get to everything on the level, and I can also interact with the gerbils a lot better as well because I can just get to them down here and arrange things down there, and I can also get to them up here. And there's T enjoying some dinner by the looks of it. So yeah, I absolutely love this cage. I definitely wish I'd have purchased this in the beginning, and I definitely recommend this one over the other one now. And the tank is a lot bigger. It's so much bigger than the other one. I've actually got the other tank here, so if I just put it next to it, you'll see, and I'll stand above, that is the overall difference of the cage from the previous cage to the cage now. So as you can see, that's quite a big difference in not only width but length as well, so I was really pleased with that. And I just wish I'd got this cage in the beginning. I wish I'd have known what it was like in person. Even in pet shops you can't see it in person, they're all in boxes, so you never know what it's actually like, so it's really quite annoying, but never mind, I've got it now. So I absolutely love this cage and I can't say enough good things about it. I don't have the measurements at the top of my head, but I will make sure to put them in a little, either in the description box or in a little tab somewhere floating on this video. So without further ado, I'll give you a cage tour. So obviously this level is brilliant because I can interact with them really easily, and like I said, I've cluttered the cage a bit so they've got all their recognisable toys. So on this side I've got a bird perch on each side, and this is just for Chip's sake really. T doesn't really use them because he likes to sit here when I open the door. He likes to come and sit here and see what I'm up to. So I've put one on each side. I've also got their fiddlesticks bridge here, and that's mostly to help them get up to there. They can get up to there without it, but I like to make sure they've got some sort of step to get them up to there. And this is a new bowl actually. I've had it not long. I got this cheap at Pets at Home as well. It was on offer and they really love this bowl. They've got their water bottle just there. Then they've got a knobbly Nora just on this little level, this little cute bridge. They got their bird toy, which you've all seen before. Their silent spinner wheel, which only Chip uses. They've also got a little dog toy vegetable chew in the corner. What's great as well, because T doesn't use the wheel, I've actually purchased a flying saucer in hope that T maybe will be interested in that, because the cage is a lot bigger. I'll have room to put it in, so once they get used to the cage a bit more and have lived in it a bit longer, I'll definitely add that in, probably to this side, so T can have a go of that, because obviously he's not interested in the wheel. But when I put the flying saucer in the playpen, he's actually quite interested in that, so hopefully there might be something, because I like them to have at least some sort of exercise toy each. T's not really an exercising gerbil. They've also got a treat stick here, which I never ever put in usually, but like I said, I'm trying to make sure they're comfortable in their new cages, and then it's just back at the bird perches. Then down here, and what's really cute as well, I don't know if you can tell properly, but there's little like trees and like a kind of deserty type outline on the front of the tank, which I think is really cute. Oh, look at T covered in bedding. So just at the bottom here they've got their little hidey house, which I've put in, and as you can see here, as Chip's demonstrating, there is a cardboard tube there. I'm trying to focus this camera. Oh, it's really hard to focus it if I just show you this way. So yeah, there's a cardboard tube there which he's chewing, and then they've got lots of little chews lying about, as you can see. Hello, hello, what are you doing, fella? What are you doing? You don't like these bird perches, do you? Okay. They've got a plant pot just there, and they've got lots of different chews. They absolutely love this chew. This is one of their new ones, but they love it. They've also got another chew they love, is that dental chew. I think they've buried it somewhere, but they really love that. Then they've got their wooden cube in the corner, which is another favourite. And then just lots of bedding, which they'll kind of arrange in a minute. So yeah, that's all their cage at the minute. It's a bit cluttered with toys for them so they can be comfortable and get used to the cage, but they really are excited. They obviously, gerbils don't have full sleeps like we do. They have lots of little naps throughout the day, but lately, since being in this cage, they've been so excited. They've been awake pretty much all the time. The first day that I put them in it, I'm sure they were awake for at least 24 hours. They were awake all the time. So like I was saying, this is their new cage, and it just sits now at the end of my bed here. I've just turned it around for this video so the lighting's not getting in the way, but I did have baskets and things here, but I decided that I didn't really need them, and I'd prefer to get rid of them and have a bigger cage for the gerbils and have more space for them, because I don't have a massive room, but I wanted them to have this cage, so I got rid of a few things so they could have room. So they just sit at the end of my bed now, which is good because my telly's just on the other side of my room and Chip likes watching telly. I've noticed since they've been here. Chip will just sit at the end of his cage and watch telly for hours. He's a telly addict. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been a lot of talking, but I'm really happy with this cage, and like I said, I've not really seen anyone with this cage, anyone who I personally follow on YouTube anyway. But if you're thinking about a gerbilarium, which gerbilarium, I definitely recommend this one straight away. It's a little bit more money than the other one, but the other one is broken for me, and I've had it since November and it's broken, and I've spoken to a few people that it's broken, theirs is broken too. So I definitely recommend this one straight away. It's a lot easier and you can interact with your gerbils a lot more because you can get to the bottom as well as the top. And while I'm on the note of people as well, I just would like to again thank Gerbily Werbly for all your help. Thank you so much. You were a massive help. I'm sorry for sending an essay of questions and things like that, but thank you for your help. And she's a really great gerbil owner, so please go and subscribe to her, and she's really nice too, so please go and check her out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of their cage. They absolutely love it, so that's the most important thing, that they're really happy, and they've got a lot more space now, so that's good. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, and I'll see you all soon. Bye everyone.